Hello everyone, Kiwi here, and welcome back to another episode of Cottage Witch Mod. In today's episode, we are going to build a Pokemon Center, the beginning of building Fuchsia City here in Minecraft. But since this took so long and mishaps happened in the creation of this video, this is more of a show and tell, and then later we will try to start with create mod, actually starting with the quest of this mod pack. And we are going to learn about increasing cogwheels rotation speed and create mixers. Also from create mod. I don't want to create I don't want to make this intro too long, so let's head on over to the Pokemon Center. We kinda landscape this quite a bit. We flatten this up. I will show you a screenshot of what this was before. There was a large hill over here, and then this is still the same. Then we just flatten it out right here. Going to fix this one, but yeah, it's kind of tiring to fix everything. So we'll just start with this one and then just beautify it once we are done on this section. So for the main aspect of here is the Pokemon Center. We kinda... Okay, first things first, I'm going to show you on the upper right or left, I don't know where it is going to be appropriate to place. I'm going to show you the picture of the Pokemon Fuchsia City. This is taken from Pokemon Fire Red or I think Pokemon Leaf Green because that is what I remembered from my childhood. So I'm going to use that as my reference. It's kind of different, like for example the hues and the colors like what I've done here. It's a much more subtle red than the vibrant red that we all know and love from the Pokemon centers. But I want to use this for aesthetics. We don't have that much pure red, but concrete and red wool. But I want it to a little bit more much subtle to be one with the nature or something like that. And that's what we got. We still have the usual aspects of it. It is a much more modern Pokemon Center from the recent games. We have the Pokemon Pokeball here that signifies this is the Pokemon Center and the accent over here. There is going to be a few renditions that we're going to build just to incorporate everything, especially the limited blocks that we have. And I wanted the lighting too. This mod pack isn't exactly the modern type of mod pack. It's more of a cottage feel, so there's going to be a lot of woodworks or a much more comfy type of decorations in place. At the back here, from the original Pokemon game, there is a mountainside here or a hill on the back, but rather than placing that, I'd rather put a cliff here so we can actually make use of the back. Because making a flat ground is hard enough, I can imagine making a hill at the back, and I'm still starting. I want to do things in moderation. So I added here a playpen over here or a daycare pen because this is a Pokemon Center. And what to do with a Pokemon Center is have a small pen here for taking care of the Pokemon, like the Seeded, Nuzleaf, Jigglypuff, and all of our favorite Pokemons. Now then, let's head inside. Okay, here we have our simple counter where Miss Choi is always being seen around to take your Pokemon and place them in this healing machine. This actually works because as you can see, we already have our Pokemon at the side, and every time they get injured or some kind of bad status effect, you can place them here to fully heal all our Pokemon. And on the right side over here is our Pokemon PC where we keep our Pokemon that we catch that isn't anymore fitted in our party. Though there is kind of a little bit more problem about this system Because if you catch a Pokemon that you already injured or burned or any status elements, they'll still retain them. Usually, when they go to the PC, they are fully healed, fully restored, but here it isn't. Or I am wrong and I am just remembering it wrong. Here at the back, it's not yet complete. We obviously is missing here. I'm not sure if I'm going to complete it actually. But here we have some card index from Cluttered Mod. It's kind of a storage item. Not sure if you can place it. You can place anything in here. And then you have our bookshelf. This is also usable, but this is one for only the books. Obviously, we have couches here for lounging while you Miss Joy, I mean Nurse Joy is taking care of your Pokemon, and back here is the pantry. I think I'm going to actually finish this bit of the Pokemon Center. Let's add a, and then right up here, as we all know, or if not, when you go up to the Pokemon Center, the different devices here or the different clerks on top of the Pokemon Center is what handles the outside of your Pokemon game. And that is it. I know it's not that yet finished, but I wanted to show you guys is our Pokemon Center. Though we're not going to live there, so I don't think I'm going to do that much. We'll see if we're going to get back into it. Then at the side here, as you can see, we don't even finish the flooring, but I guess it's fun. I'm going to add two houses here, like again on our reference photo, and at the end will be the Pokemon gym. Not really sure how I'm going to do this Pokemon gym because as we all know from Pixel games, the outside is not that big rather than on the inside. The inside is bigger than the outside. So we will see how we are going to do that movie magic here. But enough about that. I'm going to actually continue this now and we're going to finish this. I promise you. We're outside. It's not that boring anymore just being holed up inside our stone block world. But yeah, that is our Pokemon Center. I hope you guys love this. And this is just the first session of the video. Please don't go yet. But I'm really proud of this Pokemon Center. It took quite some time to actually build this and actually gather the materials, concrete and block of andesite. Alloy is not that fun when you are still just beginning the world. This is still early. And good thing that gathering diamond is quite different. By just mining a lot of stone or mining anything in particular, you can get some sort of ore, maybe emerald, diamond, which really helped while terraforming this. I got a lot of diamond just by doing it. And that is it. Yeah, this is our lovely Pokemon Center. And let's just move on to the next bit of this video and actually try to do something about that thing. That is our new home. I didn't build that. I used again the mod for making it easier to build something, which is prefab mod. And there is an advanced version of the house that we got from our early game to build this tower. Okay, I set up this waystone here to make it going up and down the stairs or the mountain much more easier. And we can overlook the town from up here. Now, what we are going to do here is we're going to start Tinkers. I mean Tinkers, by meaning Tinkers, it's create mod. Okay, we are back home. We have kind of arranged all of our items. We have our blaze burner, and now it's time to actually create a create mod. I still have no idea what we are going to do or how we are going to actually plan to address this, but I think I'm going to place it here from all of my items that are being made. Not sure on what type of I think would be good. I think for now we are going to build a water. No, 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 no. I think that is too easy. I guess the best place or the best way to actually address this is I think we are going to use a windmill. Let's check what we can use actually. We can also make a really easy to make. No, I think I need a brass for that one. Yeah, let's just build the good old reliable windmill. Where is it? Here we go. We have the windmill bearing. It is not that hard. Let me just gather up the materials and I will go right back at you. Okay, I think I have gathered up the materials as much as I can. I'm sure that this isn't enough, but we'll see. I just want to actually have a head start here, and I don't know what dimension I am going to start it. But one thing I am sure of is that I want to build the windmill over on this side by the chimney. Going to get along from here, and then we'll see how we can fare from there. Hopefully we have enough that I don't have to grind anymore, but if it is, then we'll just have to find some. Just have to figure out how we are going to get up to the roof. Though I am sure that there is something from the inside that I can try so that I can get up the roof. But yeah, let's just go try and go up. And here we go. Our small session of building this one is complete. I didn't really need that much. It barely hold a stack. I think this was 3 stacks before and it's all good. But it's good to have more an extra in case we want to add more windmills in the future once that we needed more rotational power. Because again, create mod counts the rotational force and stress. These are the two units for create mod. Stress is in the manner of the capacity in which this can actually provide. Like it can't power the whole thing in if it is already in high stress. Soon I'll try to add a device to actually remotely control this, and let's see. There we go. Let's see if it all works, if everything is following. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's officially done. Everything is turning well. The windmill is turning well. Now, time to actually input the Oh, I'm so tired from making this. Going up and down is nauseating. What was it again that I was supposed to do? Yeah, I was supposed to add a blaze burner to a mechanical mixer and a basin. Okay, okay, we can do this. I'll just go and gather up the materials and let's try to build this. Hello, and we are back. We just came from the nether and now we're in our tower's basement. I have made all of the required materials that we are going to be using on this project. And that project is to actually make brass alloy. I kinda already made it, but I just want to show you guys how to do it. Now, first things first, I want to show you how to make a cogwheel faster naturally without the use of a rotation speed controller. Because this item right here is a really big cheat on making the cogs go faster without any help at all, without the mess, without the cogs. Now, to make the basic concept of making the wheels go faster is to transfer the origin of the rotation from a large cogwheel to a smaller cogwheel. If it is gone into reverse, if the origin is coming from a cogwheel, a small cogwheel, and into a large cogwheel, it will then become slow. Right now, this is 6 RPM, and now that it is transferred, it goes to 12 RPM. It seems like there's a 6 RPM difference from the origin to the normal cogwheel. Now, at first I was confused because I thought I'll just do one large, one cog, and then one large again. This is counterproductive because you're just like transfer this one to this one. Just minus 6 plus 6, then another minus 6. So to do it, you just place it underneath it. Make sure that it is another smaller or larger cogwheel transferring to another smaller cogwheel. And just repeat the process. Big to small. There we go. And this now goes 48 RPM. It's way faster than where it was from 6 RPM to 40 RPM. And now that we have the basic concept of making the cogwheels faster, we are now going to move on to actually placing the mechanical mixer to create our brass alloy. Now, why did I do this? Why do I need to make the cogwheels faster, aside from making the things faster or the mechanical faster in doing its job? This one actually needs speed. It's an actual requirement. As you can see, if it's only doing from the initial one, it won't actually work. See here? Not rotating with enough speed. So even if you place something in the basin, it won't work. Which is why we need it to be a little bit faster. Now, the mechanical mixer's gears are on the side, so you have to place the mixer on the side of the cogwheel and not above. And to place the basin over here, you have to just place it one block below the mechanical mixer. And below the basin, now you place a blaze burner. The blaze burner acts as the furnace or the fire heat source for the basin to create its stuff. There are some recipes that doesn't necessarily need the basin to be superheated or simply heated. So you can just not actually heat this one. And now, as I said, this chute and the basin is quite in tandem with each other. If you place one here, so you can see a spout comes from the basin. This means is that the output of the basin is automatically transferred to this chute over here. It won't take out the inserted items in the basin. It'll only output the output from the recipe that is created in the basin. Now, to show you how to heat this one, we'll just need any burnable item, for example stick, and As you can see, it is actually working. I think it's the same how long from the furnace, but just don't use sticks. Then you just place the chest over down here. You can still open the chest. The chute won't be a bother being on top of the chest. And there you go. A simple alloy mixer. Now let's see if it actually works. Okay, now that we have this one, I kind of made as a zinc ingot to actually do this recipe. The recipe for the brass ingot is 1:1, 1 zinc and 1 copper goes into the basin to create 1 brass ingot. You can place the items using a hopper, though it is not much reliable when it's 2 in 1 for alloying because it goes one by one. It doesn't go at the same time, so just be careful with that. So right now we're just going to add a brass and a zinc ingot and make the thing regularly burned like this and just place this too. Now it will do its thing, and once it's done, it'll immediately get transferred through the chute and into our large chest. And it's amazing that we can get two for one of each. It's actually good. It's actually better that way, and that is it. That is the simple alloy making or the simple brass making from Create Mod. And we can use this for a bunch of stuff. Like, is it from the basin? Yeah. As you can see here, there's over 250 on this mod pack. Can do a lot, even potion making, but it seems it needs to be heated normally, actually. So you won't need to use brass ingot to make these ones. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's only normally heated, so you won't be needing to actually hunt for a lot of blaze rods for a normal potion crafter. You can just use one of these and try to automate it using maybe I don't know. You can just place it here actually. You can have a hallway of these ones and just grab a glass bottle and take the items inside the basin itself. I think that's how it works. Yeah. I'm not seeing any superheated ones. It may not be used here. Anyway, guys, that is all for today. We have now unlocked brass to our arsenal of blocks. I really love brass. It has a nice sheen into it. And we can make a lot of stuff for this, especially these ones, the building gadgets. Though I still have no RF or power generation, which is soon to come, surely. I swear I really want to finish at least one mod pack in this kind of series, so let's see if we can finish this with the Pokemon mod out there. So, I thank you for watching all the way right here. I hope that you like it. You can leave a comment down below if you have some suggestions and comments, of course. And if you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you again next time. Goodbye and thank you.